Hello, everyone. My name is Joseph Mann with Project 32. I coach at Ballard Hudson. I coach football and wrestling. I've been in the Bloomfield community for a long time. This is home to me. I used to stay off Elkin Avenue. And being here today is such an honor to talk about Project 32 and the things that we do for the community. The reason why I started Project 32 because when I was a teenager, I was a misguided youth. I decided that going the straight and narrow wasn't for me, so I was doing certain things in the community I had no business doing. I was drinking and stealing and just a bunch of other stuff. And this one particular night, me and my friend went to this local liquor store, bought some Christian brothers, and we decided to get drunk and ride around the neighborhood. That night, we were doing 80 miles an hour in the neighborhood, like 2 o'clock in the morning. Next thing we know, the police stop us, and they got guns in our faces. They handcuffing us, throwing us on the ground, and I realized that I'm in a lot of trouble. The next day, my mom introduced me to a guy named Ricky Jones. I've known Ricky since I was 16. He's been my mentor. He's still my mentor today. And he's the one that essentially got me out of the situation that I was in and showed me a different life. He showed me that there's more to life than the streets and the neighborhood. And so I started Project 32 because I wanted to be like Ricky Jones. I wanted to be that mentor. I wanted to be that person that helped, even if it was one child, get out of the streets, get out of poverty, get out of living in those difficult situations. And July 17th of 2020, a kid I was mentoring, Devon Patton, got murdered right around the corner where I stayed on Rocky Creek, the Family Dollar on Rocky Creek. It was an altercation over some money. He got shot in the stomach, bled out, and died. That affected me because I felt like I could have done more. I felt like I could have did something else. But sometimes you have to understand that there's a purpose for everybody's life, and his death created Project 32. He was a 32nd homicide, and that was the reason why I named it Project 32. Because in projects you always have to build, you have to work, you have to construct, right? So I want to be that in the community. So that's why we call it Project 32. And what we do in the community, we do events. We do matinee events where we keep kids off the streets in the afternoon, where they watch TV. We have Single Mom Mondays, where we just partnered with the Foxy Box and the Pretty Fix, and we give single moms $100 worth of session times where they can get yoni steaming, body contouring, detoxing, whatever the heart desire, because we know a lot of great moms out here that just work so hard. They work for the community, and sometimes they just need a little love. Like, there's a lot of things that we do for the community, and a lot of things that Harvest Cathedral allows us to do. The partnership with Harvest Cathedral has been phenomenal. I was in a situation where I was spending money on renting out offices, renting out facilities to host events, and Harvest Cathedral was so gracious enough to allow me to do my events here. So now I'm saving money in that aspect, and they give Project 32 1% of their tithes. And a lot of churches just talk it, but Harvest Cathedral, they actually do it. And I love the partnership so much because they gave me an office, they gave me an opportunity to use the church, they gave me an opportunity to use the facility, and though I'm not a member of the church, they still welcome me with open arms. And that was the part that warmed my heart the most. I thought at first that it was going to be a condition, and it wasn't. Like, their love for the community is the same as mine, and the vision that I had is the same vision that they had, and it was just only right that we partnered. Brother Luis Castro called me, and we just sat down and talked, and he introduced me to the pastors and Pastor Jordan, and ever since then it's just been love. It's been just a connecting spirit here, and so many people have opened me with open arms, man, and I get a little emotional a lot because I'm passionate, and the church sees the passion, and I just really love what Harvest Cathedral is trying to do in the community, and I think that is what's needed. A lot of churches have gotten away from just being the church, right? And you can't have a community without the church, and I think Harvest Cathedral is one of those churches that brings that back to the community. And I think the more that people see that, the more that people will gravitate here. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to reach people, not just for the glory, but also to reach people, let them know that we're here. We're here to help. We're here for if you need ministering, if you need love, guidance, counseling. Harvest Cathedral does it all. And I just really think that we have to give people their flowers when they're here and not when they're gone. And while Harvest Cathedral is part of this community, we need to give them their flowers now. And thank you so much. You guys, as I said, you guys welcome me with open arms without me being a member. Everything that you do, whether you donate your time, your contributions, your love, your prayers, all that stuff means everything to us. And we couldn't be here without you, because we were on the verge of sinking because we were spending so much money just renting out event centers. You guys literally saved Project 32, not with money, just with your time and your love and your patience and your donation and your prayers. So just remember that because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. So thank you guys so much.